Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 197. As you may remember, the Pandavas went back to Dwaitavana. Chapter 20, The Lake of Death. Once when the Pandavas were living in Dwaitavana, it was during their final stay of a few months, a Brahmin came to Yudhishthira with an appeal. He said that a deer had entered his hut and carried away the sticks used for making fire, the arani, as it is called. The daily ritual was to rub these sticks together and get fire. No house should be without fire. The fire, got out of the sticks, had to be worshipped every day. The Brahmin was frantic with worry because of this calamity and requested the 5 brothers to follow the deer and rescue the sticks from his horns, where they had become entangled. The Pandavas left at once and went in pursuit of the deer. They followed it very far, but suddenly it disappeared from their sight. They didn't know what to do. Yudhishthira was unhappy because he could not please the Brahmin. Depressed in mind and fatigued by thirst and hunger, they sat down under the shade of a huge tree. They were very unhappy. Sitting under the shade of the banyan tree, they tried to find a reason for this calamity, because it was to them a calamity since they could not satisfy a Brahmin. Nakula said, "My lord, in our race, we have never swerved from the path of Dharma. Why then should this have happened to us?" Yudhishthira said, "My dear child, do you not know that when calamities befall a person, they always come in numbers and never singly? One can only bear them. It is not ours to question the reason behind these happenings. They are sent to us and we have to bear them." Bhima said, "My lord, I know why this happened to us. If I had killed that sinner Dushasana when he dragged Draupadi to the court, this would not have happened. It was a sin to have left him alive. That's why we are made to face this calamity." Arjuna said, "I should have not been patient on that day when Radeya insulted Draupadi. That's the sin I committed. His words pierced me to the marrow of my bones, and yet I did not kill him. That's why this calamity has befallen us." And Sahadev said, "If only I had killed Shakuni on the day when he played that game of dice, this would never have happened to us." Yudhishthira smiled at all of them and said, "This is not the time to look back and think of the might-have-beens. Our immediate worry is this: how are we going to quench this dreadful thirst that's been troubling us for some time now? Nakula, get up on the tree and look around. See if you can find any spot of water in the neighborhood. We're all almost dying with thirst." Nakula did as he was told. He said, "I can see a lake just nearby." They were all so happy to hear it. Yudhishthira said, "My child, go at once and bring water for all of us." Nakula hurried to the lake. He reached it. The water looked so cool and inviting. He went near to drink it. Suddenly he heard a voice from nowhere. It said, "You must not drink the water of this lake, not before you have answered certain questions of mine. You can neither drink this water nor can you carry it unless you answer my questions." Nakula did not pay any heed to this voice coming from nowhere. He was very thirsty. He rushed to the brink of the lake and drank the cold water eagerly. Immediately, Nakula fell down dead. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.